Welcome to my channel again, and I got a great video and a great subject. I want all you guys to comment in the comment section, hit the like button, and also share this video to your friends, family, and followers. But remember this statement, "Make America Great Again"? It was on hats, t-shirts, billboards, car bumpers, and how everyone, you had two types of people that were for and against this statement. And a lot of people felt like this statement this statement affected people negatively, and basically it was an anti-statement. And I look at the statement and I'm not upset, because there's a lot of people who's wearing hats and t-shirts and they're just walking around in the public. Either they're for this statement or trying to offend somebody. I look at the statement for what it is, because I feel like words don't necessarily hurt human beings. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But make America great again. Let's tackle this, okay? Make America great again. So when I read this off of someone's t-shirt, bumper sticker, or hat, I'm assuming that what you're saying is we need to get back, America needs to get back being great. And to get back being great, that means that there was a point of time when we wasn't great. What era we was not great in America? Can anyone remember a point of time in any year, any decade, any century where America wasn't great? To me, you have to travel all the way back, far back to female rights, women's rights, African American rights. You also have to go as far back as the Depression period. You have to travel so far back. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, when JFK died, that hurt America. America wasn't great at that point of time. Okay? Or when Richard Nixon had to resign, America wasn't great at that time. Or 911, America wasn't great at that time. Okay? I feel like when people I feel like when people wear this statement on their chest or on their head, or people that actually believe this statement, I feel like they're a little misinformed. America, the America that I know, I don't know the America that maybe you guys may know, but America has always been great. I mean, you have to go far back to those points in time when America wasn't great that I mentioned earlier in the video. But from that point on, America has been winning and striving all the way to 2009. Now, we had a little bumps along the way. We had a few blemishes along the way, but America has always strived. This is the place where people from other countries want to go to, where they want to send their families to. This is the place where we were the biggest industrial capitalist there was and there ever been. We were the biggest military that has ever was and ever been. So much so that other countries try to imitate and copy our belief system and our plan. We were the first with skyscrapers. We was the first with factories. I want people to remember that. We were the first to get our civilization working for the civilization. If it wasn't for the work and the effort that our civilization has done from the beginning all the way to 2019, America would not be at its point today. Now, there are certain blemishes, bumps along the way. Okay? The American dollar isn't as strong as it used to be. I give you that. 911, I give you that as well. Also, a lot of movements. A lot of, not only make America great again, but all Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. I feel like these are like, I don't think these define America as far as being great or not so great. America has always been great. And the key element to why America is great, because of the people that's in America working. So forget make America great again. How about making America work again? That's the plague and the problem that no one wants to talk about, no one wants to tackle, because it's not a popular topic. It's not a topic that's going to get you into the White House. It's not necessarily a topic a lot of political activists want to talk about. Making America work again. And to get America working again, you have to instill in America that working is the only way you're going to strive and be successful. America has lost its heart as far as working. And before people say, oh, it's a young mentality way of thinking, a lot of younger Americans, really, the reason why they don't want to work, because it was never instilled in them at home, or they got it so good at home they don't necessarily have to work. It's not just only a young teen problem. It's an adult problem. It's a young adult problem. It's a middle age problem. It's even an older, adult problem. Not a lot of Americans want to work anymore. Folks, I want you to do a quick survey when you are on the road. I want you to count how many businesses are advertising their hiring. I guarantee you, time you drive to wherever destination you're going to pass by more than 7 places of business that are hiring, because America simply doesn't want to work no more. And before people start saying, well, it's welfare, people are on welfare, they're getting a free ride from the government, a lot of those programs have been cut. And everybody is not on welfare. If you do a survey, you're not going. The majority of Americans are not on welfare. So, if you feel America is not great again, ask yourself this: where is it origin from? I feel like the beginning of it is because of the simple fact that America don't want to work no more. Back in the 50s, 60s, even the 30s, Americans were in factories making less than $10 an hour, happy to work in factories to make an honest pay and an honest day, to provide for its family, to get a slice of the American dream. White picket fence, a dog or a cat, wife or a husband, and just live happily ever after. That was the dream of Americans back then. Now, not so much. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's because the idealism of a lot of people's perspectives, of a lot of people's genders, a lot of people's religious beliefs. You have a melting pot of different idealist ways of how people perceive the American dream. It's not as plain as it once was back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, but it's the same concept, folks. It's the same concept. You should strive to do better. You should want to do better. But America, to make America great again, folks, it is very, very simple. Is to get Americans back working again. Start going back to what worked well for America. We were the imports. We were the exports. We had the factories. We had the industries. And if you go to any city, any state in this country, a lot of these factories, a lot of these warehouses are slowly but surely dissolving from our eyes. They're like dinosaurs. They don't exist no more. Because it's cheaper for a lot of these corporations in America to do business outside of America. You don't have to have a lot of wages. It doesn't cost as much. And it's beneficial financial wise for a lot of these corporations in the United States. I feel like the only way you're going to get America back working again, we have to have those ideals in place of we need to get back into building. We need to get back into building a foundation as far as getting warehouses back in the United States of America. Slowly but surely they're coming, but they're not coming. They're trickling, but they're not trickling as fast as it should be. Okay? We need to up the minimum wage. We have to up the minimum wage. I mean, in some states it's like $8-9. In other states it's like $10, okay? And in other states it's more than that, but then you got to look at the cost of living. It's not affordable in certain areas. Even if you're making a lot of money, you're as soon as you get that check, you have to put it on something to make ends meet, and the ends will never meet. And that's the problem with America. It's not the fact that let's make America great again. It's the fact that we need to get America back working again. I think that's the correct wording. A lot of these people have these hats and T-shirts and car bumper stickers and it's on buildings and things. Because if we don't start working again, America is going to be. It's not going to be the same America as it once was. Sure, we had a lot of bumps along the way in our American history. Okay, some bumps in our American history we're not proud of. Okay, by any stretch of the imagination. I don't care what your religious background is, your gender. I don't care your economic background. It's not a rich and poor thing. Rich versus poor is not a religious thing. It's not a black and white thing. It's not a gender thing. It's we as America, we need to get back to what made America great in the first place. Working. We were all working citizens. And now, not so much. We have a lot of excuses why we're not working citizens. We have plenty of excuses why we're no longer the working capital of the world. A lot of countries marveled at how we did things, and then they applied it to their countries. And now a lot of these countries are very financially stable, okay? And I feel like America needs to do the same. Not take advantage of your workers. No, I didn't say that. A lot of countries do take advantage of their workers. They take advantages of their citizens, but we have to get America back working again. Well, that's all I got for this video. If you have any requests, just comment in the comment section. I'll get to you when I get to you. It's your boy, and I am out. Deuces.